Terius Gray is an American rapper who is better known by his stage name Juvenile. He was born on March 26, 1975, in New Orleans, Louisiana. He is famous for his work with Cash Money Records, in the late 1990s and early 2000s, both as a solo artist and as a member of the group Hot Boys. Some of his most popular songs include That Azz Up, Ha, Slow Motion, and Rodeo. He has also acted in some movies and TV shows, such as Baller Blockkin and Treem. Early life. Terius Gray was born on March 26, 1975, in New Orleans, Louisiana. His parents' names are not known. He grew up in the Magnolia housing projects of New Orleans, where he developed an interest in rap music. He attended Our Lady of Grace Catholic School in New Orleans and started rapping in the early 1990s. He released his debut album, Being Myself, in 1995. Personal life. Shadonna Jones is Juvenile's wife. They have been married since 2003. Before that, Juvenile had a relationship with Joy Delston, and they had a daughter named Jelani. On February 29, 2008, someone shot and killed Delston, Jelani, and Micaiah, who was Jelani's older half-sister. They were in their home when it happened. Jelani was only 4 years old. The police arrested and charged Delston's oldest child, Anthony Tyrone Terrell Jr., with 3 counts of murder and 3 counts of aggravated assault. He was 17 years old. He admitted his guilt, and the court gave him 2 life sentences in a row. He did not get the death penalty even though Georgia has it because he was too young when he did it. Juvenile did not go to the funeral because he thought his presence would cause too much trouble and take away from the funeral's purpose and ceremony. He also has a son from another relationship he had with Dion Williams. Net worth. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Juvenile has a net worth of over $500,000 as of 2021. He has earned his wealth from his music sales, performances, and other ventures. He reportedly makes between $9,000 and $10,000 every month from music. He also has some upcoming projects in 2023 that may boost his income and popularity. He is scheduled to perform at several concerts across the U.S. as part of his tour. He is also added to the 2023 Essence Fest lineup after calling out organizers for excluding him from their 50th anniversary of hip-hop celebration. Career. Juvenile became famous as an American rapper who worked with Cash Money Records and the hip-hop group Hot Boys in the late 1990s and early 2000s. He started his rap career in the early 1990s as a teenager with bounce music, a local style of hip-hop that combined gangster rap and party music. He released his debut album Being Myself in 1995, but it did not get much national attention. He signed with Cash Money Records in 1997 and released his second album Soldier Rags, which was more successful and charted on the Billboard Hot R&B Hip-Hop Songs chart. He also joined Lil Wayne, BG, and Turk in the Hot Boys, who released their debut album Get It How You Live in 1997. His breakthrough album was 400 Degreez, released in 1998, which went multi-platinum and featured his first nationwide hits, Ha, and That Azz Up. He continued to release successful solo albums for Cash Money Records, such as The G Code, 1999, Project English, 2001, and Juve the Great, 2003, which included the #1 hit, Slow Motion. He left Cash Money Records in 2002 and formed his own label and management team, UTP. He also released albums with other labels, such as Rap-A-Lot and Asylum. His 2006 album Reality Check topped the Billboard 200 chart and addressed the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, which destroyed his home in Louisiana. As his career progressed, the Cash Money label also experienced growth. Through negotiations, Cash Money secured a joint distribution deal with Universal Records. This partnership proved beneficial for Juvenile's next album, 400 Degreez, 1998, as it received significant national promotion thanks to Universal's involvement. The album's singles, Ha, and Back That Azz Up, achieved chart success on both the Billboard Hot 100 and the Hot R&B/Hip Hop Songs chart. With the combined impact of these hit singles and Universal's promotional efforts, 400 Degreez was certified 4 times platinum by the RIAA, making it Juvenile's highest-selling album to date. Interestingly, a dispute arose when DJ Jubilee, a fellow musician from New Orleans, claimed that Juvenile's song, Back That Azz Up, resembled one of his compositions. Surprisingly, this controversy only served to further popularize the single. Eventually, in January 2005, the United States Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit dismissed the case. Taking advantage of Juvenile's newfound fame, in 1998 his debut album, Being Myself, underwent remixing and re-release, accompanied by a reissue of Soldier Rags. Following that, in 1999, the second album by the Hot Boys, titled Guerrilla Warfare, was released and achieved significant success, earning a platinum certification. Juvenile aimed to replicate the triumph of 400 Degreez with his subsequent solo albums, namely The G Code, 1999, and Project English, 2001, but fell short of reaching the same extraordinary heights. Nevertheless, it is important to note that both albums were successful, as they reached the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 200 and obtained platinum certifications. Juvenile's following album, Juve the Great, 2003, also received a platinum certification. Concurrently, he continued collaborating with the Hot Boys on fresh material, and their third and final album, Let 'Em Burn, 2003, was released during the same year. Additional albums in Juvenile's discography include Reality Check, 2006, Cocky and Confident, 2009, Beast Mode, 2010, Rejuvenation, 2012, and The Fundamentals, 2014. Alongside his music recordings, Juvenile embarked on a venture with his long-standing manager Aubrey, Pied Piper, Francis and older brother Corey to establish his record label, UTP Records. Awards and honors. He won the Billboard Music Award for Top R&B Album for 400 Degreez in 1999. He won the Soul Train Music Award for Best R&B Soul or Rap Album of the Year for 400 Degreez in 2000. He won the Source Award for Single of the Year, Ha, in 1999. He won the ASCAP Rhythm and Soul Music Award for Top Rap Song, Slow Motion, in 2005. He won the PNP Award for Outstanding Contributions to Hip Hop in 2021. He performed at the NPR Tiny Desk Concert Series in 2023. Legal issues. In 2002, Juvenile was arrested due to an altercation with his barber, which arose from allegations that the barber was involved in the unauthorized reproduction of Juvenile's music. The following year, he was arrested in New Orleans on drug-related charges. Furthermore, as a consequence of a fight that occurred outside a nightclub in Miami, Florida in 2001, Juvenile was obligated to complete 75 hours of community service. Another legal matter involved a dispute over unpaid child support to Joy Delston. However, in 2006, the case was peacefully resolved after a DNA test confirmed Juvenile's paternity of Delston's child, Jelani. In 2017, Juvenile encountered another arrest for failing to fulfill a $150,000 child support debt owed to Dion Williams. Notably, he had previously been arrested in 2013 for the same reason, also concerning child support payments to Williams. Thank you for watching. For more content like this, subscribe and click on the bell icon.